Oh my gosh, here we go.
Here we are again.
Yeah, Dr. Mike Breen over here and Christopher Lawrence with the Healthy Transformations program.
And healthytransformations.ca
And healthytransformations.ca, that's right. Mike, you know what made me fall out of my chair on January 23rd, 2018?
It wasn't the wind, I know that.
It wasn't the wind.
No.
It was when one of the new participants in the Healthy Transformations program said, you know what, I really get this. Food is fuel. And I fell out of my chair.
Right.
Why do you think I fell out of my chair, Mike?
Well, because food is so much more than gasoline.
That's right.
Right. Calling food gasoline is an insult to food and all the positive things that it can do. And yet, that's the way we think of it in our culture.
Yeah.
We think of it as an energy supplying substance. And in fact, the majority of the weight loss programs that did exist and still do exist think of food from an energy perspective. It's all about measuring amounts or measuring calories or getting points or those kinds of things. But being stuck in that model doesn't lead to success. In fact, contemporary science has identified that it actually doesn't work. That's not the critical
So
point.
what is food then?
Well, people will sometimes say, well, food is nutrients. And they're right. It is nutrients to a certain extent. But what is food? When you get right down to it, and this is a really cool thing, food, folks, is instructions. Food are the instructions that tell our body how to work. You're going to learn a lot about this in our program,
Yeah.
but let me give you the tidbit. When you eat the very best food, it actually speaks to the genes in your body. Positive genetic expression can be influenced by the food that we eat, but at the same time, negative genetic expression can also be affected by poor food choices.
The way
this
I
is
like
big stuff. That's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, we get so excited about this, we talk all over each other. The way I like to look at this is it's a bunch of levers being pulled. You've got this genetic code in you, and you might have more genes for this and less for that, and some of them are express healthy things, and some of them express less healthy things. And every piece of food that you eat is sending an instruction about which levers should be pulled.
Absolutely.
And when we made, when I made that connection for myself, that locked in everything that Mike had been telling me.
This is actually
Super
the
cool.
field called epigenetics.
Epigenetics.
In fact, which means above genetics. That
See,
being
we're cooler than genetics,
we're
Mike.
cooler than genetics.
We're cooler than genetics.
The environment, which means what we do, has a remarkable influence on the expression of genetic potential.
That's right. So just because you have, a gene for cancer or a gene for this or that, doesn't mean it's going to get expressed.
Absolutely
just like a
not.
gene to be one of the best runners or whatever it is, it doesn't mean you're going to be just because the gene exists. But how you are, what you put into your body is the biggest thing that you can control in terms of those environmental factors and in terms of what levers get pulled.
That's correct. Yeah.
To express your genes.
Cool stuff.
Very cool stuff, and you can see how excited we get about it. So come and learn more. If you want to see the clown show or the circus, you can come early to the info sessions, and you'll get Mike. And if you want the real stuff, you wait a few minutes, and I stand up there. I'm also going to walk out of here with a black eye. Healthytransformations.ca, folks. You can register for the sessions. If you can't register for the sessions, reach out to us. We'll give you some information.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to help.
Yeah.